What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers. And I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Wow. For those of you who may not have heard about this whole Dave Chappelle controversy, you've been living under a rock. And I know I'm a little bit late to the scene with it, but a lot of you know I had to touch this one, man. Listen. Dave Chappelle, for those who don't know, is a fucking genius level comedian. I fucking love this dude. Going all the way back to the days of fucking Half-Baked and him being, I forget the guy's, the character in Con Air. He was one of the inmates that got killed when the landing gear got pulled up, got sucked up. He got trapped between the landing gear. But the Chappelle Show on fucking Comedy Central, when Comedy Central wasn't a fucking shill SJW fucking channel. I mean, holy shit. This dude is hilarious. And he's influenced by the greats, you know, all the Richard Pryors, George Carlins. You can see where the dude comes from, but just a funny fucking dude all around. And he's a hip-hop head, by the way, a real deep hip-hop head. Shout out to Dave Chappelle, fucking living legend. But anyway, as you can see what I'm recording on the screen, you can see the actual the headline and byline over here. This shouldn't really come as a surprise anymore, because people find ways to get offended by any goddamn thing in this world. And this isn't the first time. They did this with his first two specials, but it was unsuccessful. I guess enough people did what we used to do in society and ignore the fucking psychos, ignore these idiots who make dumbass, unfounded allegations. They tried to say he was homophobic when his first two specials dropped on Netflix. Now you can see that it says you can definitely skip Dave Chappelle's new Netflix special, Sticks and Stones. The comedian doubles down on misogyny and transphobia in both the special and hidden bonus scene that follows. Let me tell you something. I didn't see this new Sticks and Stones special, but this weekend I'm going out of my way to make sure that I see this shit, because everybody that I know that watched this shit said it was funny as fuck. And he was just lighting up the world, lighting up everybody with truth bombs. And that's the thing about comedy. There's a saying, a little bit of truth is said in jest. And I think that's exactly why a lot of these SJWs are butthurt. Like this hack journalist over here, Tyler Hoskin. She works for fucking Vice News. I mean, fucking your neighborhood dumpster fire, you know, all this fake news, all this, you know, fake fucking outrage. And I saw just a few clips, but one in particular that I guess pissed everyone off was the one where he essentially called out cancel culture. And he did it by saying, hey, listen, I'm going to do a couple of impressions. And he did one kind of like to set up the joke, basically talking about the founding fathers. It was a funny joke, but I could tell it was a setup, because it was sort semi-political. So, you know, all you SJWs, all you far leftists, your dicks got rock hard. Like, ooh, he's going to go in on Trump and do all this shit. So his next impression, this is fucking gold. He goes like this. He goes, see if you could guess who this is. He was talking to the crowd. And he goes, duh. I'm going to dig back 15, 20 years, duh. And I'm going to find whatever I can, duh. And whatever I find that I'm offended by, you're fucking finished. And he goes to the crowd, who am I? Who is that? And just like clockwork, just like any NPC or SJW, what do you think they said? Oh my God, that's Twump. That's Donald Trump. And you know what Dave Chappelle said? Dave Chappelle goes, no, that's you. That's every single one of you. He goes, you niggas are the hardest motherfuckers to entertain. And he goes, and then you wonder why I don't go on tour. Dude, that had me cracking up. And the lack of self-awareness from some of these people, because they were sitting there laughing and giggling and having a good time. And it's like, dude, he's shitting on you. And he's telling you to your face, this whole cancel culture nonsense is bullshit. He's telling you, like, y'all the reason why he won't come out. Y'all the reason why shit sucks nowadays. What do you think I be talking about on my channel? So, listen, it is so refreshing to hear this dude come out and say this shit. So, no Vice News. I'm not going to be skipping this Dave Chappelle special. And a matter of fact, it's so funny. Every hack journalist, including this Tyler Hoskin, I think her Twitter is Truth Revealed or Truth Imagined, something along those lines. Dude, she's getting dragged like on the internet so bad for her take. Like, what you people do not understand comedy. That's it. What he's saying are jokes. Like, he goes in on trans people, goes in on the alphabet community. Shout out to Amazing Lucas, because he calls Amazing Lucas says the same shit. The alphabet people. I can't. It always bothers me, like, especially because it's true. And these SJWs, these people are the same ones who are caping for these people. And well, some you have some gay people that are getting their feelings, but to you gay people, to you people of the LGBTQ community, I mean, you keep saying you want to be accepted like everyone else, then guess what? You have to be able to take a joke like everybody else. Immortal Technique, in the wise words of Immortal Technique, if you can take a dick, you can take a joke. And that is so relevant today in 2019. All you brokenhearted, bitch-made motherfuckers. And then let me tell you another thing. This phobia nonsense, where people like to sit here and talk about phobias and, oh, you're homophobic, you're transphobic, you're xenophobic, Islamophobic. Stop using that. Stop saying that. Shout out to, again, Amazing Lucas. Shout out to The Quartering, because they kind of they delved into this and they said the same thing, which makes sense. A phobia is an irrational fear. So, like, for example, arachnophobia. So if I sit there and I see a banana spider in the corner and I start freaking the fuck out, well, oh my God, I gotta go. I'm sweating profusely. I'm trying to claw at the wall to get out. Well, I'm in a car right now. I'm trying to open the door, smashing the window to get out. Yeah, that's arachnophobia, my dude. Hydrophobia, fear of water, shit like that. Look, speaking, let me go a bit deeper, because y'all know I like to take one point, maybe like 1 or 2 points, and just go at an angle that other people don't. I'm gonna go one step lower with this one. How is it homophobic or transphobic to talk about or criticize a group? Think about it. If you're homophobic or transphobic, you wouldn't talk about them because you're afraid of talking about them. You're afraid of bringing up that subject. You're afraid. A homophobic person, a person who isn't afraid of bringing up that stuff is actually brave. Bringing up things about a group or a denomination or whatever, especially in a comedic sense, that's brave. So how is that homophobic? And even in a general sense, if you're just talking about something and pointing something out, That's not being phobic. That's actually addressing the issue. Like, I don't understand. Like, how do you... That's just a way to shut you up and say, hey, listen, don't talk about XYZ. Again, I leave you with the wise words of Voltaire, the poet Voltaire. Said, hey, you want to know who controls you? Just take a look at who you can't criticize. And this is true. I mean, D.L. Hughley spoke on this. Just now, Dave Chappelle spoke on this. You see it. And let me tell you one more thing. There was another female who, fucking cocksucker trying to cut niggas off. There was a female who had a stupid take on Twitter. She's some plus size blogger. I forget her name. But she has a blue check mark, and someone had responded saying, "Oh wow, another blue check mark prostitute, doesn't understand comedy, XYZ." Now, I do agree with her. Would I have used those words? Probably not, but depending on the situation, I guess. But anyway, this chick turned around and added this girl's employer and said, hey, I'm not gonna say the employer, but do you employ people with these type of views? Not even realizing that she did exactly what Dave Chappelle was talking about. Exactly what she got triggered about is exactly what she did, what Dave Chappelle said she would do. That's the funniest thing about SJWs. You can tell them, yeah, you're going to do this. This is what you do. This is what's wrong with you. And guess what? People will walk right into that wall. That's what is so hilarious about y'all. Y'all is funny as fuck. He told you, yeah, cancel culture sucks. You do this to people. And then guess what? The bitch goes to try and cancel her out. Fucking dumb whore. But anyway, I'm gonna check that shit out. I might even do a review on it. But from what I'm hearing, shit is fucking fire, bro. Yeah, Vice, I won't be skipping it. Guardian, all you shills out there, I'm not skipping shit. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. Thank you for doing this and keeping real comedy alive. All right, peace, bitches.